We're streaming. The screen will go black for just a second while I swap my monitor over to the PlayStation. It happens every time. For some reason, last time I was getting errors and black screens throughout the stream. I don't know what that's about, but this one is completely normal. It should pop right back up. So, hey yo, it's NLO, and we're working on placing a lot of dirt today. Hi, Monk. Haven't seen you in stream in a little bit. Yeah, I do. A little bit of a sneak peek of the pixel art. We are getting very close. I ran out of the dark green wool or dark green carpet, so I had to go farm some more. And I ended up having to upgrade all of my things over here to emerald. But I'm going to make sure I don't have any of that stuff on me. Looks like all this will be normal items. Okay. Hey, that's nice. I hit 200 on the 1st of February, I think, and I was very surprised. And it was like right after that, it just kept going. So definitely keep at it, dude. A lot of people look at the numbers and are like, man, my channel's not growing, my channel's not growing. But if you keep at it, it'll grow 100%. I've seen people go from like nothing to 1,000. There's a guy that, why is my computer making noises? There's a guy named Gladiator who was commenting on my stuff, and he was, I don't know what he was at whenever he was first commenting, but I was like, wow, that's crazy. Only a few videos. And then he posted a comment and was like, hey, I'm at 2,000 subs. And I checked it out. He was almost at 3,000. And it was like a week later. So like yesterday, basically the week later, I checked it. And he's at like 13,000. I'm like, okay, that's absolutely insane. But, you know, that's all we need to do is just keep at it. Keep posting. Keep doing what we do. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, like, you're winning in my books. But there's a lot of water I got to get rid of later. I don't know if I'm going to do that on stream or if I'm just going to do it for an episode. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how YouTube works. Like, one video in 2K is crazy. Like, I have a few skits that I've posted and a few other things, but I don't know. I like working on the realm and working on just just the stuff that seems to be boring. Like this, it's like one of those, this will do nothing for me in like a year. Like, I'm not learning anything doing this. I'm learning stuff building. That's insane. I think my second video ever got like 6 views. I ended up taking a few of my videos down on this channel. I had a channel before this one that got removed. Well, I removed everything from that channel just because I wasn't happy with it, and it went into a different thing. And it'll be great. Yeah, season 2 for Hardcore in 1 Minute came out. It started airing. I was gonna have, I think it was like the first 3 or 4 episodes all come out the same day that season 1 ended, but YouTube didn't like me trying to post a video every hour. I'm not sure what that was about. I think it thinks that it was a bot trying to post, but it wasn't. It was me trying a stupid, silly idea, and it kind of backfired, but it's fine. I think for season 2 of Not So Hardcore, I want to go a completely different route. And we have 2 new members for Not So Hardcore right now, actually. One of them is one of my close friends, and then one of them is a friend from work, which I don't think anybody's on. Let's see. Nope, just me. But season 2 of Not So Hardcore, I don't know if I want it to be like, I don't know. I don't know when I want it to come out, because I definitely want to be at least close to done with these projects. I don't think I'll ever actually be done, because you can't, you know, air quotes, finish a project in Minecraft. You always have a way that you want to improve it, or like something that's not gonna be what you want. So the dirt, I want everything to be at this level. So all of this can be like, the city will be at one level. I'm going to come through and remove the trees later, but with it being dirt over it, all of this is hidden, and I don't have to like actually level it downwards. I can just level it up here, have everything where I want it, and eventually I'm going to tear a lot of this down to bedrock underneath, so that way I can just get all the building blocks I need. And I'm doing it with a path, so that way mobs can't spawn up here. So after I get this dug far enough down, the witch farm over there will be more productive, and so with some of the other farms. I don't know. There's so many different things I want to do. I would need to path it while I'm doing it, so I can not have creepers blow it up. But this was all stuff I wanted to do off stream and like by myself, listening to podcasts and stuff. And I was like, why not just do it? You know, why not just do it on stream? I want to start streaming. I won't want to say more. I didn't know you could use emojis. That's cool. I thought you could only use like the custom ones. But yeah, I've changed this. I just posted a short yesterday about how it was a copper pipe, but now I've just got kind of a little wall around it. When they spawn in, you can see them in here, which I think is really neat. But I've got the first road. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Yeah, I'm very lucky. I was streaming directly from my PlayStation in the beginning, and it was working all right. But there was some latency because I can't plug an Ethernet cable into my PlayStation. So my computer can barely run anything. I literally had to restart it at the beginning of the stream because everything was turning purple. My GPU, I think, is giving out. And so everything on my Windows home screen was turning purple. So I had to restart it and make sure it wasn't overheating. Oh, you haven't met the requirement? What are the requirements? I didn't know there was requirements for streaming. I just kind of opened it one day and it said go live. I said, okay. And I'm actually able to go live on the shorts now as well. Yeah, so I bought a capture card for myself for Christmas. So I'm playing on my PlayStation, so like I can click my PlayStation home button and everything will pop up. But I'm running that capture card through my PC so I can use OBS for all my streaming settings. Every time I break that, I think it's a creeper because of the way it sounds. But I need to upgrade my PC at some point. If I ever make any money off of YouTube, then I would absolutely love to run Java and do like some Java streams. I will probably mainly play Bedrock even after my PC, you know, actually works. The GPU is just bad and the power supply is really old. I've had most of these components since 2015, so it's very outdated. But I would love to... Okay, I was making sure I'm not using my good shovel. I would love to do some Java stuff like mods and do some speedrunning. Because you can't do a lot of speedrunning on Bedrock. I do have an idea for a series coming up, though, that I think would work better on Bedrock. But that's kind of... I'm waiting a little bit on that. I want to see what this next update brings before I do anything crazy like that. So you don't just need 500 subs or 1,000 subs. So if you get YouTube Studio and you log into your account, What you need is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours within a year to get memberships. So that's how you can get paid through memberships. Or you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a year to start running ads on your channel. So I don't know if I don't know if it's breaking the rule with YouTube if I say how many hours I'm at, but like my subscriptions are not my subscriptions, but my subscriber count is public. So yeah, it's a little extra work. So that's why a lot of people do like tutorials and things that generate multiple views from the same people. And it's not like scammy or anything like at all. Like, honestly, do what you're happy with. Like I said before, someone said it was problematic because a lot of tutorials come out. It's like, dude, tutorials are what everybody wants to see. You know, sometimes you like somebody's personality a little bit more than others. Do I have any... I was saying if I had any spare dirt over here. It doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, some. At some point, I would love to stream getting, what's it called? Netherite armor. But that's gonna be a lot. Also, all of these were full of dirt. Hey, Gladiator! I was just talking about you earlier, actually. Congratulations on like 13,000 subs, if not more by now. Yeah, that's how I feel. There's always nothing to do. Even whenever there's like a bajillion things. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's absolutely awesome that that happened. Keep it up. Keep up the grind. I'll fix that when I cut down that tree. But leaves are also spawn proof, so it doesn't really matter that those are there. Nothing can spawn on top of those. What's the question? Oh, what? That's... Oh. It shot me. It shot me. I grabbed one that had dirt in it. That's literally me. Hey, I got something to ask. What was I gonna ask? Yo! That's what you call a true fan. Also, I don't care if these efficiency 2 shovels break. I get them for free, so if they do, I'm just going to toss them. Or like, if they don't, rather, I'm just gonna toss them. If they break, then, you know, they serve their purpose. Yeah, I do too. I think we have talked about this in a previous, like, comment chain. I was diagnosed with it whenever I was like 17, and sometimes it's like not that bad, but sometimes it's just like I can't keep up with what I'm doing, and that's why I have 2 videos of Not So Hardcore prepped. I have to do a voiceover for one, and then I have to do a like better outro for it, but that's why there's like 3 new buildings over here that weren't there on the last stream or episode. I just need to get them uploaded, and then I can get back to like regularly uploading on Sundays. Some words are so hard for me. But I want to upload on Sundays and then stream on Mondays. I wish I could upload on like Friday. I just don't think I have the time because my recording days are Wednesday. I just don't have a whole lot of time during the week because of the way my work schedule lines up. So like I go to work in the morning and then I come home and I can like mess around on the world but not really record because it's not super long after I get home. I have to go pick up my fiance from work. But I mean, I'm absolutely grateful to be able to do it at all. It's something I really wanted to do. Like my channel turned 11 like a week ago. And I just sat there for a minute. I was like, my channel is 11 years old. That means that my first channel I had would have been like 14 by now. But I ended up getting rid of that one. If I could do YouTube full time, I would. I need this thing called money right now, and YouTube does not pay me money right now. Oh, speaking of which, hang on. I really need to get XP to repair these. But I'll show you where I ran out of the stuff. So I got up to the arm. Like the arm is done, and I think that's where I'm gonna start the hand for the bottle. I might have to move this back a few blocks, but we'll see. I think it looks pretty good right now. Like I said, I wanted to finish it all last night. I just could not, for the life of me, finish that last night. You know what I want, actually? Before I ever make money from YouTube themselves, I want to be possibly the first Minecraft YouTuber to get its sponsorship by a toothpaste company. I feel like that would be kind of funny. It's just something very random. Like, you know, you have all these like gamer supplements and all these other companies and things. I want a toothpaste company to be like, yo, shout us out. I actually, unironically, I need to find a better toothpaste because I use a certain brand because I have really sensitive teeth to like cold stuff and like certain grits. Like I can't do sour candy because of like the sugar on the outside. It like gives me goosebumps trying to eat it. So if I could find something like that, that'd be cool. I'll get my shovel. There it is. It's hard to see those vines sometimes. I have a small project in the background right now, and I wish I could live stream it. Like I almost want to restart that side project and live stream it a night a week, so that way I can have two actual like series. Like I have my short series going, but I think I would like to have two long form video series and do something with the more like fast-paced side of Minecraft. So like obviously this is my leisure series, like something to just sit back and work on, and I can slowly put ideas into it. I want one where it's more like ideas have to be right then and there, or else the whole series changes. A fence voice reveal? What's that? Where's my good old friend Google? Nope, not Google Maps. I know where I'm at. Oh, oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. Yeah, no, I get it. Google picked it up. For for my fiance's voice, she would have to be home, and she's not home when I stream. At some point, I will. At some point, I want to actually bring her into the content, and I think she's actually in on my second channel in one of them. Because we play Fortnite with our other friends, which, I mean, one of them, her name is in her gamer tag. So, like, at the top of the screen, it says Kinsey. That one is not my fiance, but I think I have a clip up with her voice. If not, then next time she talks while I'm recording for the episode, I'll leave it in. Wrong button. So my second channel is actually linked in my main channel. My second channel, though, is not for, like, this channel is going to have a lot less, like, cussing and stuff. It's going to be more family friendly. The other one is what I post when it's just us being us. Like, not holding back. So it's a lot of Fortnite, and there is a lot of... It's more harsh language, so do be warned. But I would love to keep this channel more family friendly. Obviously, if I'm playing with others and they say something like I'm not gonna censor people can be themselves on the channel. So 100%, like, be yourself, and if I want to, you know, cut something out of my video, I will. And then if somebody else is making a video, then they can leave it in. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't do that. I need to build armor for one of the new guys. Did that just grow back? Oh my god, they're growing back right in front of me. Go away. Speaking of channels, I technically have a third one, but I don't have any videos on it yet. But I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I just wanted to make sure I had the name. I thought about getting a K truck at some point and making content on the K truck, but that costs money to get. Because I'm not like a big like vehicle enthusiast, but I do like absolutely love the derpy look of the K truck, or like the little Japanese work trucks, is what a lot of people know them by. But if you know what ricing a vehicle out is, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to get like a miniature spoiler and like glued on like sticker intakes basically, and just all kinds of... I want to make it look so goofy, and it'll be the vehicle for the channel. For, I guess, like the cover of all three. Oh, I could do that and then just put a massive like cash out QR code on the side. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll be able to do third channel like IRL content. I still don't know when I'm gonna do a face reveal. Yeah, I don't really mind it either. Like mind cussing either, to a certain extent. There is a point where it's like too much. So like how some people say it's like the seasoning of speaking. Like you can definitely over season your sentences, but like using it more casually or like almost normal nowadays, it's fine. And that's why like whenever I play Fortnite, sometimes I like overdo it because I'm trying to get clips. but I just forget to upload them. So I need to start clipping, because what I do is I click my share button and I'll save recent gameplay. Like with this, I'm using OBS. I'm using my stand-up mic, so like it's my actual microphone. Sorry if that was loud. But when I play Fortnite, I set all my audio to go into my headset and all my audio out through my headset. So it's a standard headset mic, so it's not as good quality-wise, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not going for 100% quality. If I was, then I would just record everything through OBS and then go through and clip it later, but that takes too much time. I'd rather just clip it in the moment. Don't use the term farm views. But I appreciate 100%. I'm hoping to grow this channel into something like, there's other channels I watch that get me through a bad day, and I want to be that for other people eventually. I know the small Minecraft world I have now isn't gonna do much for anybody. They're gonna look at this and become a little bit more sad that it's not beautiful after 1,300 days. Technically 1,600, because before I created a realm, it was already at 300. Not sure how far I should go in every direction. Like, where's the end? I was very far away. So I'm gonna mess with all of this a bit later. I think I'm just gonna make kind of a hard wall all the way across, and I'm gonna extend out land where I want to build stuff, because I just don't have an idea at the moment. And then all this I could obviously like raise up or move around for the wall. Why is it showing everything so blurry? Let's see. So I need to do... One of these have... Yeah, you have the dirt. I'm gonna try and keep you in my hotbar. So something a lot of people don't know is... Hold on. Let me get it set up. So say if you're like this and you're like, oh no, I want dirt in my hand without opening my inventory. You can actually go into your settings and then go down to, if you're on, you know, mouse and keyboard, go to mouse and keyboard. But you can actually scroll down and you can do this all the way at the very bottom, pick block. I have mine set to the touchpad on the PlayStation, and a lot of people set it to some of the D-pad. I get rid of the mob effects being on the touchpad. I replace it with the D-pad. I don't have a bind for emotes, but I can just click my touchpad while I'm building, and I don't have to like break the immersion and open my inventory. It saves a lot of time, and I absolutely love being able to do that. I was so mad that it wasn't a thing on console for the longest time. All right, just keep placing the dirt. And of course it starts raining. Hate that. And I need to do all the detailing on the side of this soon. I also need to learn how to make a guardian farm. I haven't really messed with guardian farms on Bedrock. On the Xbox One edition, when that was a thing, I had made a couple, but I just got bored of draining them out and placing sand and using the sponges. Yeah. See, on mouse and keyboard, though, you can rebind it. So my middle mouse button is actually the, like, effects. So I actually have a mouse. But it opens the effects. Oh, what? Oh no, it reset. Okay, well it's still that, I guess. It used to be the effects menu, just because I have two side buttons on my mouse, and I used one of those for pick block. But I do like that the initial bind is middle mouse wheel. A lot of people use it. Now I'm sad I have to go through and rebind everything. I guess that's because I was on Bedrock on PC, and I only use a controller right now, mainly because I don't want to have to unplug my keyboard from my PC, and I don't want to have to plug in my second keyboard because my desk is not big enough for both of them at the same time. So at some point I'll have a larger desk or a better setup, and it'll work, because my mic takes up like a third of my desk. See, should I have like an open area in the middle that's... I don't know if I should have an open area. Welcome back, welcome back. I think I started talking about season 2 for Not So Hardcore before, and I think I cut myself off. Or I forgot. But season 2, I think I'm going to start it at the beginning of next year. And I need to make sure that I find a good seed for it. So this year's season, or like this season, was not planned with a set seed. But the next one I would like for it to be. I'm not going to learn much about it. I just want a certain type of seed, so that way I can practice my skills a little bit more with building and surviving. I think in between seasons, though, I'm gonna have a like some kind of skyblock or something. Like I'll do skyblock for maybe a month in between, because I don't want it to be, all right, we're absolutely crazy overpowered and then just jump back into something and working back up to getting overpowered. I want there to be like a challenge in between. But I am working on, like I said, a project on the side, which is technically a challenge. But I'm having a little too much fun with Minecraft. I've been playing this game since middle school. Like, since 2009. I think I got the initial game like 2 weeks after it came out, because a friend gave me a code. And it just... It is the one game that I will always go back to. Like, I played Call of Duty for a bit. That's gonna be road, that's why I had that cleared. Dang it. But 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 3. Wait, oh wait. Yeah. So I will open up seed recommendations later as probably a poll, and I'll check them out. It's not gonna be just like, oh, I want a seed with the village at spawn. It's gonna be something hyper specific. So it'll what is the offer? I'd like to hear. This might take a bit of time, but that's okay. I've got, how long until I gotta go pick her up? 45 minutes. As long as it doesn't take 46 minutes to type, you're good. Tree Fitty. Also, I don't remember getting this dog. I looked back in all the episodes. Apparently it's my dog. I don't remember taming one out here. But he's out here. He's now no longer in the rain. So, Radioactive, when you watch this back, because I know you will watch this back because you watch everything on my channel, and I really appreciate that. You are crazy for that, for one. For two, thank you again. For three, instead of saying it for the dog, you can say it for this guy. Okay. That's for you. He's, she. I'm not 100% sure. Haven't asked. I don't care. I don't, like, you know, be yourself around here. No one's gonna get made fun of or anything. I actually had to disable somebody's comment for trying to make fun of somebody and calling them names, and I was like, oh no, we don't do that here. People are here to escape from that, and nobody deserves harm unless if you do terrible things, and those terrible things I'm not gonna say on my channel. But yeah, absolutely. People who come back like continuously to my channel, I appreciate so much. Like, even if it's just me like breaking dirt, people being here, it's cool. Might have to go buy more shovels pretty soon. I wish I would have done some kind of calculation to see how many blocks of dirt I would be placing and pathing. It's got to be over like 5,000 by now. How many is in a shulker box? 64 times 27. 1,728. 1728. I know that's not the numbers, but still. Oh my gosh, you could you could totally get somebody with that. Hey, what's a full chest of 64 stacks plus 10? And then just wait for them to do it, and they're like 1738. I hate it here. So I've definitely placed at least 6,000 dirt then, which it does not look like it from here to there to out here. I guess I do have quite a bit out here, and I've had to like remap a lot of this over here out. This villager hut will be completely taken down pretty soon. I think I'm going to get rid of them, possibly with a sword, all but two, and then I'm going to rebreed them and get this set up to have all my librarians in here. So I don't know what to do with this little spot. Maybe I'll make that like a secret underground tunnel, or like a way for me to throw emeralds or something down, because I'm going to do a lot of trading in there. Where am I getting shot from? You? No? What? Oh, hello. I definitely don't understand YouTube shorts. Like, okay. You're just here to annoy me. Because, like, I'll post something, and I'm like, oh, it's going to do so trash. And then it goes up, and it does really well. And I'm really confused. And then the things I'm like, hey, this will do half decent. Does, like, nothing. Okay, I gotta get rid of these guys. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what people will watch. Huh. Yeah, I think it has a limit of like four. Yeah, I was gonna say 400 or 500. If you want to keep typing, you know, it's not gonna get like gapped out, or I can always scroll back up if there's more that you want to put. Am I getting hit by something? That was weird. What was I over here for? Other than sleeping. Oh yeah, I'm gonna reset the map. It's loading in. What are my cats getting into? Okay. And then this one's next. But yeah, speaking of lore, I really wanted to put a bunch of lore into this series. Like, I wanted to do a lot of stuff with the skin customization. But it was taking a lot of time. My tree farm. Oh, speaking of a tree farm, actually, I need to show. Oh, where, you know, I'll take this. So I think that the way that this works, these things are way over here, aren't they? Yeah, I could hop over and stream some of that too. I would just have to find like a good day and time. And also I do have Discord, but I don't know how I don't know what the numbers are. I think it, like, if you just search my YouTube name, it pops up. I'm not sure. Oh, what was it? Oh yeah. Trees. The name it trees. So I think that this is how it works, if I'm not mistaken. So if I come over here, I have that named. If I'm wrong on this, then I need to learn how it works, because there's going to be a lot of buildings here and a lot of different names for them. So you have... Oh, it's lit up. I'll take this. I didn't realize I built it in the middle of a chunk. Wait. How do you do the... I thought you smacked it and it like popped up. But obviously like naming it didn't do anything. Smack? Uh what is today? So you can put like little banner bookmarks on the map that like show up whenever you hover over it. It'll say the name. Does the banner have to be on the ground? I know that it's something with smacking the map with the banner, or at least it used to be. But my Microsoft gamer tag is the same as my YouTube, so if you want to add me on there. Oh, did it do it? Oh, it's Java only. Yeah, see, that's the thing. No, this is Bedrock. I'm on PlayStation. My PC can't run Java. That's the only reason why I really started on Bedrock. I just have the vibrant visuals on. Yeah. My goal by the end of the year is hopefully to get is to get a better PC, so I can have like a gaming PC and a streaming PC. Because I technically have a backup, but the motherboard just got fried like a few weeks ago. So I'm gonna have to replace the board on that. And it was just a test bench, but it was actually pretty capable of running OBS without issues. So I could game off of this one if I get a new GPU for it. Yeah. Like I said, right here's my the gamer tag you could search up and it would pop up. Where is... I still don't know what I'm gonna do really for the inside of this building. All of this right here will be silos. So like the these over here, instead of being over here, they're gonna be smaller because I think 20 was a bit too high. We'll have that, and then I have this cleared out for redstone and hopper lines. But I've got a lot of stuff I need to set up. I need to get more granite over here, more spruce trapdoors. I think that the front of this came out pretty all right. So the reason for path blocks is it prevents mob spawning. So later on there will be other spawn proof blocks here, and there's lights underneath. So how far is it from nighttime? Here, I'll just kind of show. So also, if you have path blocks, they're not full blocks, so all these glowstone underneath will actually shine through the path where it won't with dirt. So not only is it spawn proof, it's also lit up a little bit because of the glowstone underneath. It prevents me from having to torch spam everything on top, so all the lighting is hidden underneath. Like, it's very choppy, and if I fly up at night, you can definitely tell where there is and is not glowstone. But it's what I can do for now. Later on I will for sure have a better setup, but I just want to get all of this paths out. I want to get kind of an idea of where all of the buildings will be, all of the different types of buildings I want. Well, yeah, okay, so this is going to be a little gap. I never fixed my cows. They got blown up by a creeper, and then I killed all but 2 of them, and I've just never been, never had the time really to go back and fix them. So I need... Actually, I need to be over here. I don't need those. Don't need this. Don't need seeds. And I keep letting my diamond shovels break because I can just run over here, grab emeralds, and then I can buy them from one of these guys. This guy. Alright. The iron farm is working. I still absolutely love this if I can catch it. I think I missed it. Yeah, because they're going up there. So all of my iron flows from over there to over here. Wish I would have caught it coming through this. See, if we stay long enough, then maybe we can see it. I thought about having infinite item farms and doing like dropper sounds to fall asleep to, which is just 9 hours of gameplay of it looping back and forth. But I figured that that was kind of too much for the type of channel I have. But like, say if I have iron on me, which I don't, I could just put it into this hopper and it would go up to the top and then come down here. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. Look at it. That's so cool. I love that you can push items through glass. And there goes the one in the back. And it will come down all the lights. So I can actually make a tutorial on these silos. So I followed a tutorial for them, but the tutorial is broken on Bedrock and broken on some versions of Java. So the version I watched works kind of, but it does cause lag. So there are like these water pools and a few changes throughout it. I'm thinking about kind of reworking the design again that will work a little bit better for what I need, and then uploading a tutorial of that. But I love these because all the redstone and stuff is hidden, and It's just big pillars. These aren't set up. It's my sugarcane and bamboo. I ended up not making my bamboo farm over here. I wanted to, but I already had this spot cleared out, so I figured I'd make a small one right here for now. Excuse me. And later I'm gonna make a massive one. I would love to use flying machines, but they're not very good in Bedrock right now, so I can't. And also I don't know how to fix this. So like obviously I know redstone only can travel 15 blocks. So for the few after that 15, I don't know how to get it to go without using a repeater, because if I use a repeater then this piston won't fire, and I can't put a repeater off to the side by 1 block because then it loops everything. I don't think a comparator would work either. I'm just trying to think of different things I could do, because like the redstone on this one's exposed, so I could test it with this one and then do it for the others. But I love the fog effect of glass, and so I think it works really well with farms. If it was a backlit farm, it would work a lot better. Like I could use the stair trick like I did over there and have a backlit with with all the stairs to let the light through. So I do that right here. I use stairs so light will flow through here. It's just a bunch of glowstone behind. And how I was talking about the path, like you can definitely tell right here I don't have any lights. And it's kind of funny because you can tell exactly what block it's on. Like this one right here. Oh, I missed it by a block. I say exactly where and then I mess it up. But that works on Java as well. I do wish that the two versions of the game weren't so different sometimes. Like I love working with redstone. I technically had, I think it was like 120 redstone tutorials on my other channel. I ended up just absolutely falling in love with it in the early days, and then I switched over to Bedrock playing on the Xbox One, because my like beastly PC is what I would call it, my like really high-end one for the time, ended up getting fried because of a power outage, so that sucked. And then I switched over because the Xbox One was readily available. I don't know how old I would have been, pretty young, but I was actually mad when it came over to Bedrock. Like, so when Bedrock first came out and Xbox switched over, PlayStation didn't. PlayStation stayed on the console, or what we call now as like the Legacy editions. PlayStation stayed on that because they did not want to join the Better Together movement that Microsoft and Minecraft were doing. They thought it was scammy and scummy, and at first it seemed like that. It was kind of weird. So I went out and bought a PS4 Pro just to play Minecraft Legacy with my cousin. Now, like, get 2 months ahead or 3 months ahead or whatever it was, and I wake up, I join the world because, again, realms weren't a thing because we were on PlayStation, and he joins, and I'm sitting there and my fish farm is broken. I'm getting bone meal. And I was so mad because at that moment of me picking up bone meal, I realized, hey, this is Bedrock now. But look at me, what is it, 6 years later on a PS5 playing the Bedrock edition. And I would be on my Series X, but it's in the living room and I don't want to bring that in here. And Minecraft on the Switch and the, like both the Switch and Switch 2, Minecraft is not running very well at all. I think the Switch 2 is still running the Switch 1 version, and so it is horrible. It's like 20 frames per second. Everything is super laggy. Like, I can't even load my base in this state without it crashing. Like, it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I did not like Bedrock in the beginning, but now I've kind of warmed up to it now. They fixed a lot of the major issues, and I would say that they've got their crap together with most of it, but we still have bugs that have been in the game forever. Like, if you play on PC, there's this, I think it's called like the purple glitch, where instead of experiencing on Windows like me because you have a bad GPU, you experience it in the game just because the game wants you to. Like, textures won't render and everything just breaks. And I really wish that that wasn't the case. I wish that if there was a bug that they would fix it right then and there, but I understand like there's like 9 platforms that they have to cater to, and Android doesn't make it easy on them because there's like 6 different versions of Android that they have to cater to. But people are like, oh, I have a Android phone and then I have Minecraft running. It's like, oh, which version of Android are you running on your phone? But I think that they do the same version for Minecraft, iPad OS, and iOS. I'm not sure. Ice cream. Oh, that sounds good. Ooh, I also have ice cream. What if I just left it in silence as I go get me a big old bowl of birthday cake ice cream from Brahms? All right. Come on. See, I probably should have went through and cut all the trees down before doing all of this. Because now whenever I break all the trees, I'm just going to have to go back and break more dirt. It is what it is, honestly. Oh, I have questions about pixel arts because the game changed how they render blocks and like block palettes. So I was reading up with a change. Like, I used to use blocks up, so if I wanted like a gradient in between like this lime green and dark green, I would build up a few blocks, and then the higher up it is, the lighter it is. So I would go a few up and then I place dark, and then it would be like an in-between shade. But you can't do that anymore. It's now whatever block it is that shade. And I believe that now it's like block types. So like stone will always be gray. So I don't know if that means like stone types. So like stone brick, stone, cobblestone, and deep slate cobblestone, if they'll all show up the same color on a map or not. So I might do some kind of stream or something to play around and test that and see how many different shades of a certain color I can get. Also, I don't need to path that one because that's going to be slabs anyway later. I would love to figure all these out. I need to get another platform that's like a blank canvas just to test stuff. I guess after this pixel art, I'll have a blank canvas. This one. Welcome back. Oh, no. We have to mine all of this dirt out under here anyway at some point. there any challenges that you would like to see me do or attempt? I did a 100 days nomad and I absolutely failed it. Basically saying like I can't build a base and I can't use chests or like any extra inventories other than bundles. And so I have to keep moving. Like every day I have to be X amount of blocks was like my main goal away. And it was fun up until I failed, and I was like, I'll post it, I'll see how it does. And I enjoyed doing that content. I did start watching quite a bit of Luke the Notable, so like he definitely influenced me on that. And I remember he tried to like say that concept is only his. But in one of the videos I just watched recently, he was like basically saying he was sorry about doing that, like trying to patent that idea. And he was like, now he doesn't care, he just wants people to do it and like to give it a shot, upload it if they want, because it's fun. And it is fun, but it's also like kind of sad thinking like, oh, I'm only gonna have this world for 100 Minecraft days, which is like 36 hours or something, so it's still quite a bit of time. But like I'm 1300 days into this world, so that's like 13 times 33 hours. Jeez. Hold on. 13 times 36 hours. That's 468 hours on this world. But that's if I haven't slept any days. Gotta watch a movie. Have fun. My brother just texted me. What did he say? See ya. No clue. My brother is on something, and it's I have no idea what he's talking about. I was gonna try and read his message out loud. I can't pronounce half of what he's saying. Place in dirt, and place in dirt, and place in dirt, and place in dirt, and I just need that on loop for 8 hours. If anybody's crazy enough to loop my voice doing that for 8 hours, if this ever gets anywhere in the world, and you upload it to YouTube, for one, what are you doing with your life? For two, I don't know how I feel about that. For three, my voice, my money, if you make it. Aw, flower for me. Okay, I get it. The flower's not for me. Jeez. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Flower for me? Give it. Give it. Thank you. I just wanted to steal his flower. Bing, 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 bong. I also need to make a cactus farm pretty quick. At some point rather soon, because they're really good for XP. I know it's a really weird thing to say, but they're good for furnace XP, and you can make all kinds of fuel farms. Or I could build up the courage to try and build one of those really cool XP farms. Instead of making a cactus XP farm, I think I might go for one of those like 30 levels of XP in 3.6 seconds, because I think you can do it without the allays now. I think somebody was like very awesome and cool and neat and was able to find a way to do it without allays. I'm always worried to try and get allays. I just don't want them to like glitch out or fly away. I think you can do it with boats or something. Or armor stands? I don't know. It was something to do with something that can't break. And I don't remember what it was. Because I know allays can't die. Like, they can infinitely take damage. I'll look into it. If, like, episode 17 or 18 has me building a XP farm of some kind, that's why. Because I found out how to do it without the allays. Not that getting them would be a problem. I just don't want to deal with them. And again, I'm not sure how far out I really want to do all this dirt. Come on. So I have the recording of me working on the pixel art over on the side. I think instead of like going through and being like, oh, hey, this is, you know, where I'm at, I'm gonna put that recording out and do the same thing I did before, where it's like based on subscriber count. Just because, I don't know, like I'm posting it to more platforms than just YouTube now, which is pretty neat and all. But I think that if I was to do, hang on, sorry, I'm doing like 3 things at once right now. This is something I should have done before I started my stream. How do I do this? How do I fix this? There it is. All right. Boop. Okay. I had to fix the size of chat. It was messing up. I completely forgot what I was talking about before I was fiddling with the second monitor. Boop, 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 boop. Something about YouTube Shorts, something about the platforming, something about placing blocks, something about buildings. No, 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 no. Yeah, I've got no clue. Oh yeah, the pixel art. So I think I'm gonna do another one of those likes do so many, because I did the math and I was only like 30-ish, like 35-ish blocks off of like being able to do what I wanted to. So it was like if I placed 35 more blocks or so, then I could do the likes do so many and subscribers do so many. But I really just want to get this one done because it's been like 3 months in the work. I thought I would have enough wool or like carpet. I definitely did not. I underestimated how many blocks it would take, even though I knew the math and I knew exactly how many because I've done these pixel arts before. If I don't want to say the name of the channel I had before, but the channel I had before was mainly pixel arts and mainly working on like art in Minecraft in different mediums and stuff. So like there was a cauldron art video that was going around a long time ago. I want to say like maybe 4 years ago, and it was mine. And then I saw a few others get way more popular than mine, and I was like very happy for them. The other people did it better than me, I will say. Mine was like, hey, here's a theory. Not saying I started it, because obviously, you know, people can have their own ideas. But I very much had this idea in my head, and I couldn't execute it. And then I saw somebody else execute it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's way better than what I was thinking. So, I very much, I enjoy seeing people do the same thing as me, but better. I just like watching people like put what I want to do into reality. So like whenever I'm struggling at a task, like say for instance like redstone on bedrock, because it's so messy, and I see somebody do it like way better than me and using techniques I wouldn't have even thought of, I just like, I'm in awe. I'm like, wow, it was just like that easy to do. Or like building techniques. Man, I'm so bad when it comes to building. Or like I'll see like somebody use a certain block palette, and I just sit there, I'm like, wow, I could have thought of that so easily but didn't. I just need to get this over here. Nope. I think I'm going to try and fill this in, and then I'm going to do something else for the end of the stream, or like towards the end of the stream. Being able to just hop on and hit go live and do everything. I found out how to do thumbnails while like before streams, and that was like the biggest aha moment. Oh, no, I'm out of dirt. But like before, it would keep doing the previous thumbnail, or it would just use my profile photo, which I'm like, I'm okay with, because you know the thumbnail isn't like super crazy on a live while you're live. Where did I leave that shulker box? But being able to change it, I was like, oh, you could do it. It's just like in the more menu, like you have to go to advanced, and then it's there at the bottom. I was so shocked. Alright, so there's another shulker box down. Which part of me is like, finally I'm getting rid of these shulker boxes, and part of me is like, oh man, all my dirt's gone. So, I mean, I still have 10 shulker boxes, so it's like 10,000. No. 17,000. 20. No. It's like 19,700 blocks or something like that. Quick math. Probably completely wrong, but my assumption. Oh, also, I wanted to try something out, because I had this going before, but I think it broke. So if I go to this, yeah, it's still broken. Okay. So that's supposed to show my live chat. I just have to go in there and fix it. I don't like doing the coding for OBS, but it is what it is. I've technically been using OBS for 14 years. I don't like the sound of that. And I still don't know what it stands for. 14 years? 12 years? Somewhere in there. Just say a long time. I used to do content on Destiny 1 way back in the day. And I have like a couple of little clips on this channel, like way back, I think. But most of them are gone because they were not posted on this channel. This was technically my second channel, or like my backup channel back then. Which a lot of videos have been taken off of here or privated from that era. So I think whenever you look at my uploads, it says that there's like 307 or something, but only like 280 are public. So yeah, it's just, It's madness. Maybe at some point I'll go through and do like a let's explore the past, or let's watch my privated videos, because like my voice is so different in there. Like there's no confidence, which I still struggle with confidence today, but like in those videos there's no confidence, there's no like, hey, this is my plan, or hey, this is what we're doing. It was like, we're on Destiny, Crucible, or Iron Banner, we're glitching. I would post a lot of glitches on that channel, not to get people to do them, but to like make people aware that they are possible. And we did private matches in Crucible, and if a glitch was in a rotation map for Iron Banner, I would show how to do a glitch and then how to kill the people in the glitch. So like we'd do a custom match. I think we had to use a mod back in the day to do custom matches on Destiny. I don't think that you could just hop in to Crucible and set up custom match. So we would do that, and then I would get my friend into the glitch, or like have a second account, because we had 2 Xboxes, and I would show with the recording account how to do it, and then I would get the second account in there and then show how to kill people who were in the glitch spot. So if there wasn't a way to kill them, I would show like 2 ways to get into it, if there was 2, so that way you could go in and basically kick people out of the spot. And on every video I'd be like, hey, please don't abuse this online, you're ruining people's fun, or you're ruining fun for yourself, you're doing it for Iron Banner. For those who don't know, Iron Banner is like the ranked version. You could get like extra rewards or better rewards for doing better, and then there's like challenges you could get stuff for. Definitely like old game. Destiny 2 has been out since like 2017 or something crazy. I stopped playing when D2 came out. It's not the same. I've hopped back on it a few times just to play Crucible, and it's not the same. That, and the fact that your DLCs don't save. So I only played on Xbox back then, and if I wanted to play on my PlayStation right now, I think I had to spend like $600 just for all the DLC, and I'm not gonna do that, especially for a game that I wouldn't have as my main game. Always got to kill cows when you see them. Always worth the leather. Yeah, it was a lot. I got banned multiple times from Destiny for doing that. Just for like, hey, here's this glitch, let's get into it. And then I'd be like, all right, man, my friend's in this, or like my enemy's in this, and let's get him out of this glitch spot because he's ruining the fun. It's just like, it was just such a goofy thing. It didn't garnish a lot of views, but it garnished a lot of hate directly from Bungie. They had banned my account, and I appealed it and got unbanned because I sent them clips on like 7 videos where I was like, hey, don't do this, you're ruining the fun. Or I'd be like, hey, Bungie, fix this. And I got put into this like specialty program. I think it's more open now, but it's like a testing program for Microsoft for games. So if a new game was coming out, I could test it for free or for cheap, and I could find glitches and report them, which I don't do that anymore since they made it more public. It just kind of took the meaning behind it away from me. Honestly, it was fun for a long time, but people get kind of, they take it the wrong way when you say something is broken in their game a lot of the time. And when I say people, I mean like large people at companies who don't directly work on the game but do like marketing and talk to all the investors and stuff. They just kind of don't care about the game. They care about the money, and they care about making sure people stay on it, which you would think that means that they should care about the game, but it doesn't. But I was always just like, all right, we're doing this glitch because Bungie won't patch it. It got to the point where I was like, all right, I'm gonna abuse this glitch in Iron Banner so you don't have to, and hopefully Bungie does something about it. And Iron Banner, like in Destiny, it was very much like you hop in, you're lucky to get like 20 kills on a certain match, just because of how Iron Banner works and how it runs. And that's for like certain game modes. Like there's like if you play COD, it's like search and destroy mode. There's a CTF mode, and then there's whatever it was called that was like team deathmatch. I mainly played Control, which was the like not Control. What's it called? Domination, where you can have the 3 points. So I mainly played the Domination version. And it just being able to hop into those glitches and really prove that it was overpowered and broken helped. It helped a lot. I think I got like 270 kills in one match, and then Bungie were like, oh hey. So there was a hot patch, and they took that map out of Iron Banner a few days after I posted that. And Iron Banner only, or not a few days, a few hours. And Iron Banner only lasted for a weekend, I believe, or maybe it was like a week, but I could only play like on the weekends. But I remember seeing the map not be there, and I was like, there's no way I did anything to do that. But either I did or other people posting the glitch, because I would tell other like larger creators about it. Nobody listened, because obviously I was a smaller creator, or saw myself as a smaller creator. I had an alright following, but I just don't care about games like that anymore. Like I used to care so much and want the best for everything. Like, yeah, I want Minecraft to be good. I want to be amazing for everybody who plays it, but you can only do so much as a gamer. Like, unless if you're on the team working for it, most of the time your voice won't be heard. And that's the sad thing to say with games these days. Like, I feel like with Black Ops 2, just to put Call of Duty back because it's a more popular franchise, if there was an issue or like something was unbalanced in Black Ops 2, it was fixed. And that's what it felt like, you know, during that year it was fixed. And then move forward from 2012, which is when that game released, to 2015 in Black Ops 3. You had movement being broken for months. You had weapons being unbalanced forever. And I'm not going to talk about Advanced Warfare because that's a whole different can of worms. Like, I'm not bringing up that game because of the amount of unbalanced and issues with that. But you could definitely tell that the devs don't, like, that they stopped caring about 2015. And then, like, other, like, dev companies for them not working on the games fully or, like, fully completing them and then shoving them off to another dev team or technically company is crazy. If you follow anything Call of Duty, you'll know what I'm talking about. But we had that happen, and so I quit playing Call of Duty after Black Ops 3, like, heavily. I was like a very, very casual player. I played some Cold War. I ended up getting like the zombies camo. I had some videos on Outbreak, on that other channel I was talking about. I was doing like speedruns to wave 50 on Outbreak. I think in the beginning it was like limited to like 10 or 8 or something crazy. And I was mad, but I would do like a speedrun to the exfil where it like forces you to exfil. And that was really cool. That was really fun. I loved Outbreak. I loved being able to kind of do what you want, take it slow, and then go do your objective whenever you wanted to. And then like being able to find more loot on the ground was fun. But then they released another map. What was the one with the town with the Crucilax as the specialty weapon on Cold War? I don't remember it. And I remember that map was so broken, people were glitching it, so leaderboards meant nothing. And I was doing like 12-hour long live streams just to do like around 200 exfils, because there was a lot of really fast spawn spots. Like there's 2 roofs near spawn where zombies would spawn in really quickly. And I remember being able to farm that so quickly and get to high rounds. So I was always like the highest level out of all my friends just because I grinded zombies on stream. But that was back when the computer could run everything it needed to. But I think I had one of those outbreak clips. I got to like 25 and then my game crashed. Because that was another big thing, like the server desyncs and game crashing on Cold War is so just mind-numbingly awful. And then like I didn't play Vanguard at all. I didn't play whatever was after Vanguard. It was like a Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Definitely not Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Something Modern Warfare. I didn't play that. I got Black Ops 6, which you'll see some Black Ops 6 stuff on this channel. And I'm not taking it down. It'll stay there. But I was doing like challenges for Nebula. I loved the game 100%. It would have kept doing Call of Duty as my main source of content up until I was doing Nebula and I realized something. It was have a melee weapon, and then I would complete that and be like, all right, cool, what's next? And then they'd be like, here, have a melee weapon. All right, cool. And then they're like, hey, here's this new map, Tomb. All right, sick. Easter egg looks awesome. Do the Easter egg, fail 4 times, 5 times on solo, then get this notification from Twitter, and then they're like, hey, our map is broken. Sorry, ha 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 ha. And then you have to wait for them to fix it. Like, don't release broken maps. And then multiplayer was so bad in Black Ops 6. I can't even open that can of worms. I'm literally disappointed. It's like, if the zombies in that game was not fun, I would have been mad. And I was playing the game for free with Game Pass on PC, and I was still like mad about it. And then I got my PlayStation, super crazy cheap. I got a PS5 Slim, and it had Black Ops 6 in it. Come on. And so I played it a little bit more, but every new weapon drop was just melee after melee after melee. It was like, here, have 6 new melee weapons. Here, have 2 more melee weapons. And then it's like, oh, tee-hee, we're gonna drop the TMNT collab, and it's gonna give you 4 more melee weapons. And then they drop like 3 after that. And so I was tired of doing the same silly melee challenges and getting up to high rounds, like around 300 plus, just to be bored. Like killing a zombie and then a mangler, and then whatever the big guy, the abomination, with a maxed out melee weapon was not fun. It just wasn't. So I decided to like go on a 3-month hiatus from YouTube. I was doing a job that was multiple hours away from where I live, and so it gave me time to rethink, like, do I want to pursue Call of Duty stuff, or do I want to do something I'll actually care about in 3 years? Because like them going straight from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7 cemented it. Like they're doing it for money. It's cash grab. They're hoping that the name will keep people in, and seeing how buggy it is and how bad the campaign is, and just watching people who literally have to get paid to play that game over other games for a certain amount of time, and like they can't talk about other games during that time, is absolutely crazy to me. Like, if Microsoft ever came up to me and was like, here, you have to play Minecraft for 4 hours a day, but you can't talk about any other game for those 4 hours, or think about streaming another game for 4 hours a day. No. Like, I want to be able to speak my mind and stuff. Like, if Minecraft is being like trash, like something's broken, I'm going to talk about it. If I was playing Call of Duty and if something was trash and broken, I was going to talk about it. It's just wild to me that companies literally have to pay hush money to people who pay or play their games for a living. This has been a crazy rant about a game I don't even play or care about anymore. But I think if I was to stream another game other than Minecraft, like a lot, it would be Fortnite, and it would be on the second channel, because I want to separate the two. I don't have the subscriber count on the second channel. I think it takes 50 to be able to open up live streams. It's either Gladiator or Monk talking about that. The recommendation, not recommendation, but what you need. The requirements, that's the word. Holy cow, I'm losing it. The requirements for streaming. So I kind of looked it up real quick, and yeah, it's like 50 subs. And something else. So 100% I would stream Fortnite over there. It would be absolutely random, and the thumbnails would not be great, and it would be a lot lower quality, because the Minecraft channel, this channel, is kind of my, like, the channel I want to baby. Like, I want to hold it and like make sure it's like not gonna go anywhere crazy. The second channel, I want to post Arknight's Enfield. I want to post Fortnite content. I want to post everything and anything that is not Minecraft over there. And eventually, once we hit, oh lord, eventually once we hit the thing for members on this channel, which is like 500 subs and the 3,000 watch hours, I want to do some really silly Minecraft content that obviously it's gonna be a membership content, but it's gonna be worth it. And it's gonna be something that's rather expensive for me to make. So I really want to make sure like members who want to watch it, or like people who want to watch it, have to be members, which I didn't think I would be that person, but for this, it's definitely gonna have to be that way. And it's one of those, like, it makes sense because of what it is, but I'm not gonna spoil it because we are still not even halfway to 500. Maybe if I did spoil it, maybe I could get some subs if I spoil. I can't do that. Trumpet, you still need a home. You've been on that post for so long, my boy. Or is Trumpet a girl? Trumpet, are you a boy or a girl? Or a microwave? Or an Apache attack helicopter? Alright, I can't speak your language. I'm sorry. No, but the chest. Fly. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oop. I need to farm the witches a lot, because I'm gonna need a lot more glowstone for this. Always kill the cows. And I need to make some kind of like actual food farm pretty soon. I keep relying on like really bad food, and I found a underwater like nether portal, the ruin portal, and it had 10 golden carrots. I thought that was wild. Not only to find one underwater, but it has the 10 golden carrots. I have some screenshots of a few things that I found while exploring for the latest episode. I need to make sure to save those because PlayStation deletes them after 2 weeks. And I don't know well, okay. So I wasn't recording for an episode. Let me back up. 100%. I misspoke. My bad. So I didn't I wasn't recording for an episode, but I was exploring because I was trying to find cactus. Not knowing I already had 40 cactus over here, I went out at like 6,000 blocks one direction, got cactus, came back, found out I already had cactus, but on my way I found a few things that were very interesting to me, and I took screenshots on my PlayStation. That's what I was trying to say. So, there. It's out in the world. It was so hard for me to say the first time. But, yeah. I don't know. Oh. Ow. What was that? No! Aw. Man. Silly creeper. Tricks are for kids. Can I say that without getting sued? I don't know. I mean, I'm not, like, misquoting it. Like, it says that. It doesn't say creeper. Oh, man. Sorry, I had to. I just slipped a Captain Sparkles reference in somewhere. My absolute, like, if I ever get a working PC, and if I could ever do any sort of collaboration with Zine and Captain Sparkles, that would be absolutely crazy. Like, obviously, as a gamer, as a Minecraft gamer, and as an avid YouTube watcher, because I don't really like regular TV, I prefer to watch YouTube. I watch a lot of Minecraft content on YouTube, and a lot of challenges, a lot of things. I get a lot of ideas, and I stem a lot of, like, my creation from other people. Like, I talked about Luke the Notable. Like, yes, my 100 Days Nomad was because of his stuff, and it's okay. In my opinion, it's okay to get influence from other people, as long as you're not stealing their idea bar for bar, or stealing their content bar for bar. Like, if they have the same idea and you post the same thing, that's fine, in my opinion. You just can't, like, rip what they're saying word for word and put it over your stuff. Like, that's a no-no, unless if you're directly quoting them or doing it for like, just to be funny. Like, if you're doing it and then claiming 100% as your own without credit, then that's bad. So I watch a lot of Hermitcraft, I watch a lot of Captain Sparkles, and I watch a lot of Luke the Notable right now. I would rather, in this moment, if I had a PC that could run Java, I would love to, I would rather do some kind of collaboration with Captain Sparkles and Zine than I would rather do collaboration with the Hermitcraft, just because, hear me out, not bad, trust me, I love both groups, love the content, awesome people, awesome characteristics, except for, you know, one person who's no longer a part for reasons, and I'm not gonna get into that. Didn't even need to bring that up. 100% sorry. But I feel like I'm not at all or near or will ever be on the level of the Hermitcraft team. Seeing how crazy their redstone is, and seeing how crazy, like, their building techs are, and seeing how absolutely wild people are with terraforming. Like, this is my idea of terraforming. Check this out. And then meanwhile we have I mean, we have Tango, like, building crazy mountains, and then, like, Scar is always crazy with terraform. I need to learn it. I need to learn how to do it, and I want to do some on this series with the roads and stuff. Like, obviously this will all be flat, and then I'll have lush stuff on the sides of the roads. There's a lot of things going on in the stream. Talk about a lot of things, but I feel like with other creators that aren't Hermitcraft, it's way more chill, and I feel like I would be judged a lot. I think that's what it is. It's not the fact that I don't want to ever do anything with any of them. Like, that would be awesome to be able to, not only for, like, the, well, hey, I did stuff with this group of creators, but, like, because I don't see people, like, I don't see the numbers on YouTube as the people. I see the people as the people. And I think that's what is so great about, like, I've seen other, like, smaller creators that do really well, and 100% everybody deserves it. If you make content on a game and other people, like, if people watch other people for the same game, then they should watch your content. If they're there for the game and they're for the entertainment aspects of personality, like, everyone's personality is gonna be a little bit different, and that's why YouTube is so great. We're all different, We all have different schedules, we all have different ideas and timelines and stuff. So like other content creators are way better than me, 100%. But not all content creators are going to do a pixel art in their survival world while trying to learn farms and learn new redstone aspects and ideas and figure out the differences and things. That's what I want to do. I want to do a lot of finding out the quirks of the game I play and love. And I feel like that would, like, finding the quirks and stuff would fit more on certain servers and certain groups of people. But having my building skills, not saying that, you know, other people, like certain people's building skills are bad, but having my building skills, I could learn at a better rate from certain people than I could from people who are as absolutely wild as Hermitcraft creators. Again, every creator on this app or other apps or streaming platforms or whatever should have the same chance to grow as a content. So like people who see streamers and content creators as the numbers, kind of like, I don't want to say they bug me, but it doesn't set right with me. So like, yes, I am 100%, I'm so like happy to be at the 200 subs I'm at, like 230, like that every day. I'm like amazed that it's growing, but that number shouldn't define who I am. Like I've seen people say like, oh, I should be a larger creator or whatever. It's like, I've just started. Like I'm only like 6 months in, I think, to this world, or for this series, or 3 months or something. I don't exactly know when I started it. I know I was doing hardcore like 6 months ago, so probably about 3 or 4 months into not so hardcore. But like, I can't do half what other people can do, but I still feel like there's something here that can make me different from everybody else. And like, everybody has that. Everybody has their own thing that they could be popular for, or should be popular for, or whatever. Like I would rather everyone be famous than one person be infamous. Because like, I don't know, it just goes back to that number. Like everyone's like, oh, any publicity is good publicity. Yeah, like if somebody makes fun of me and puts it on their channel and it gets views and clicks and stuff, okay, to a certain extent, yes, that's fine. Any publicity is good publicity. But if you go through and you like really like truly belittle somebody for something, that's not publicity. You're just making fun of somebody because you can. Like, I will never make fun of a creator who's smaller than me or even larger than me. Like, there's no point. It's no fun for anybody. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I will make jokes and like make I'll like point fingers and go haha, but not like haha in your face. Oh, I broke my dirt. I'm not, I don't know, like making jokes or making things a certain way to make fun of people, like truly it doesn't set right with me. Making fun with people, that's fine. Like as long as a person is like genuinely not taking it to heart, it's fine in my book. Like, I don't know, you can always like make sure it's all right with the person, or like run, like if you're doing something scripted, run it by them. Don't put them in the middle of this like whole thing that you want to do and then pull the carpet or like pull the rug out from under them like live. Like that's crazy. I've seen so many things happen, like just people don't really think about their actions. I'm going a lot of different directions with this just because I'm like, I don't know, I want to really figure out what I want to say. It's like I have, like, everyone has the like those friends, like everyone has the friend group with the one friend that you poke fun at, but you truly, like, you never mean harm with that. And for the most part, I can say I am that friend, and then I have like the couple of friends that I do that with. Like, at the end of the day, we're still besties, we're still hanging out. I'm not like, I'm not trying to genuinely hurt their feelings. And it's just like, sometimes it's like you just gotta do something to lighten the mood. And if it ever like does, so here's something that happened. I had a coworker once who I had said something to, and it didn't like really, in my mind, they took offense to it, and I did not mean it that way. And so I had a Suicune, if you play Pokemon at all. I had a shiny Suicune, and he was
now
like,
playing Pokemon
no,
version X.
no, no. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. I hope the mic picked that up. Now playing Pokemon version X1. But genuinely, I thought that he took offense to what I said, and it was like this goofy little joke. Like, I don't remember. This is how like impactful it was to me. I remember giving him the Suicune, but I don't remember what I said, because at that point in time, his feelings meant more to me than anything. And so I was like telling him, I was like, hey, what I said was kind of uncalled for. I was like, hey, I didn't mean it that way. And he was like, yeah, you know, it's fine, 100%, like, no harm, no foul. And I felt bad, and I gave him the shiny Suicune on Pokemon, and he was just like, yeah, it was a Pokemon home trade is what it was. It wasn't Pokemon Go or anything. But he was like, yeah, no, genuinely, that was hilarious what you said, but you know, you were offering a free Suicune, so I couldn't pass that up. And I was just baffled, for one, but also I didn't care, because at that moment in time, you know, I didn't care about the Pokemon. I cared about this human being's feelings, someone I saw as a friend's feelings, or see as a friend still, technically. I care about the person more than the item, or like the numbers. Is that where I was going with this? Caring about the people more than the numbers? But yeah, it just didn't set right with me the way I said it. And so, like, sometimes there is a line, like right here. Sometimes there's a line, and sometimes we kind of teeter it. You know, we crouch walk on the line of what we should and shouldn't say. And honestly, towing the line, you know, like this, towing the line sometimes is fine. Most of the time it's best to just stay on it, or, you know, stay on the other side. It's, I don't know, as humans, it's hard to predict what, like, if somebody's going through something, or like if they've just had a bad day. Sometimes it's hard to predict where that line is. But he ended up telling me after the fact, like, I think it was like a few days later, he was like, oh yeah, no, by the way, I remember why I probably had that look on my face. He was like, I had to take my lunch late. And, you know, like, at work, like, things happen, you gotta take your lunch late, blah, blah, blah. And that was all. He just wasn't greatly amused that he had to take his lunch later than he normally did. And I was like, oh, so that's why, like, my joke didn't, like, really set well. And he goes, well, yeah, it was funny, I just literally didn't want to laugh because I wanted to go eat. And I was like, cool, you know, at least he was honest. Like, some people would be like, yeah, I don't like the fact you said that, blah, blah, give me more than just this item or whatever. I don't know. I've seen people break friendships over silly things. And, like, if you're truly a friend with somebody, you will, like what he did, that's something that I would say that's what friends do. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, after you've given me this valuable item, yeah, no, we're perfectly squared off. We were squared off before. Just like, It's crazy. But like people are more than the numbers online. I think that's again where I originally stemmed with all this. If I ever become anything quote unquote large or like what's it called, like I don't want to say famous, but like quote unquote popular, like if I hit 1 million subs or something, I would never want to change. Like the quality would get higher. I would probably play more Java Bedrock, wow, Java Minecraft, and I would probably do some other stuff like open up some kind of like a public Discord for subscribers or something. But like I would never want to change. I don't want to stop. That's a one big salmon. If you know the big salmon reference, let me know. But I don't want to change. I don't want like I have my 2 channels, which are like quote unquote the 2 sides of me, which I mean I'm still the same person. Goofy, annoying, hopefully never problematic person. It just, what was that? The moment I change is the moment that I quit. I quit posting. I quit trying to, you know, I quit trying to do this, you know, just create something to help people and help myself. And in all honesty, like something like YouTube is a good getaway for things that are going on in my life and for other people who find my content. If, you know, if I help at all, I help. If not, then, you know, hopefully someone else can. But, and like, I know I'm talking a lot about like your people are more than just numbers. Again, it is absolutely insane that some people can go like 1 video or 2 videos and get a lot of clicks and views or whatever. I don't know all the metrics, but like Gladiator in the chat, him and I were on the same level, and he did amazing work. I assume he I don't know why, I just, the name rings that bell to me. I could be wrong 100%, but post this awesome short, and if you haven't seen it, you can click his channel down below in the comments if you go to the live section after this is uploaded. But it's sitting at like 4 million views, and this channel is at like 13,000 subscribers now. It's just amazing to me. Like, I don't know, I find it both awesome and also like interesting at the same time. Like, not saying anything bad, but like just how the mind works. Like, one person likes it, and or like, not, I guess the mind, but like the mind of YouTube, the system, the algorithm or whatever. It's like, oh man, one person really likes this, maybe these other people will really like it too, and it just keeps shooting it to all these other people. Like, I have random shorts that have hit like 30,000 views, where most of them sit at like 500. And I'm like, I don't understand this, but this is cool. Yeah, I don't want to change. Harping back to the, like, 100%. I still want to, like, if I'm still doing content in the next like 3 years or whatever, I still want to be doing this. Still want to be, I guess, making my own flat world. Is that what I'm doing up here technically? Oh, I forgot. I need to do a lot of work in here. That might be the next stream. Next stream I might pick up work in this. I know the videos where I built this is not, like, they're not up yet, but this is going to be a very interesting, like, it's technically 2 buildings in one, and I want to be able to do a bunch of redstone for right here. So this is cut out and sunken in. So I'm not going to have an entrance over here. The entrance is going to be right here. It's going to be kind of like a little almost drive-through. I wish that this was lined up. I think that I'm going to just block off this back wall so you don't see that it's misaligned from there to here. I don't know how that happened. I think I just misplaced where this goes. But I needed this to be center in the back, because I'm gonna have 2 pipes here for items. once I get it all said and done. Are these both empty? No, that one has a bunch of bones in it. Do I have bones in my inventory? I do. Go and get rid of those. So this building is going to be something really cool. I don't know how or if I'm going to do windows. I might do like pseudo windows where there's like something behind it, like just colorful blocks. And over here is going to be a building right next to it, so I'm not too worried about the side. But all the fronts of my buildings will have something kind of like this, or like on the library where it's just like, ouch, you can straight up see the light through. I don't think I did anything for the front of this one. No, I did not. I could over here. Lost my voice for a second. I could over here. I could extend out like this little platform or pattern right here, and do something on the side. Or I might end up knocking this wall out and having something here. Like I might extend this over. I don't know. This is one of the buildings where I'm kind of going in with less of a plan of the looks and more of a plan for the design. So like you can see this, these are gonna all have chests in them, and then these are gonna be like my silos over there. In the back corners over here are gonna be elevators to go up, and then to go down I'm just gonna have like a honey block or something right here, so you just fall down. And it's only gonna be 2 stories high, so it's not gonna be anything super crazy. But definitely looking into build design. Hey, Swoopy! Hello. Hold on. Sorry. Chat wasn't open. Yes. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the pufferfish. Speaking of the pufferfish. Hold on. So, I don't know. Oh, no. Ow, okay, this is bad. Speaking of the pufferfish, I'm dying. I finally got them in my in chest. Right now everybody's here, and yeah, you're still there. So I have everyone in here. The guy that was posting in the comments and stuff in the beginning, I believe that the name was Emmett. Because it was a different language, I had to go ask people online for help, and they said that his name translated to like Emmett does it, or Emmett does this, or something. But yeah, we have Monk, Hydro, 9, you, and then the other 2. This guy is my mod who never shows up to my streams anymore. But yeah, everyone's there, and both of these are empty. These had well, okay, one was a free gimme, and then one had ooh, I just heard my bamboo farm go off. I love this design, and I wish I could do more to it. Like, I wish I had a bunch of obsidian at some point. How long ago was that? Oh, it's not long ago. At some point I would absolutely enjoy doing a mega version of this. But it does what I need it to. I mean, it's not like perfect. And honestly, if I move the observer down a few, like halfway down, it would activate a lot quicker and do everything. But it's like the one that I put the observer on, like that one on the second row is already up to there. And then like the first one isn't. Oh wait, hold on, I guess it is. But it's like that one's at 2. And then 3. Like, I don't understand how bamboo grows. Like, all these that just activated are already at 2. But the first one's not. I don't know. That's kind of frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the bamboo just... Like, I love that it grows fast. I just wish it grew evenly. And then these guys still don't know where their homes are. But I think that we did quite a bit of dirting for the stream. I think we got through about 2 shulker boxes full, so we got a little over there. We filled a lot of this in, got quite a bit over there done, finally rounded that out, got this whole platform because that was just a straight line and then like a line over a single line of dirt. I think My elytra is so about to break. I think I want to get this done. I did a lot of talking about a lot of random topics, and I think that I'm gonna do that during streams only. So like episodes, they're there to be the like episodes, but I think streams are gonna be more of like me. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think I want streams to be like explaining things I'm thinking of without having to have a video of like, hey, these are my thoughts. I think if I can sprinkle them into some streams and have rants, then it'll be fine. If it's not fine, you know, Radioactive will let me know when he watches this tomorrow. He or she. Or Tornado or Toaster or Apache Helicopter. We don't discriminate here. And if somebody does in the comments, then they're not great people. And after multiple offenses, I will ban somebody from my channel. People are people. I'm just so amazed at the growth of some channels and like some creators. Like some people understand it and got it down. I just click record and click stream, and I'm having a blast either way. Like I absolutely love that I went from like 30 subs to like 230 in a couple of months. Like that's wild in my mind. And I do have like some friends and family, like obviously like everyone starts somewhere, and so I have some friends and family, but not that many, honestly, like maybe 10 of my subs. At some point I would love to explain my opening of AO, it's an LO, and where that came from and where it stemmed from, and then also why I chose to use this channel specifically, obviously with the rebrand and new name, but this channel specifically for my Minecraft content, and not my previous channel that I had an alright following on, and like a set of views where I was already technically able to start making money. I was just not in for doing that. Like I wasn't opted into any of the programs back then. But I also, it's changed. The way that you get opted into the creative programs a lot different than it was 10 years ago. 100%. But the reason why I chose this channel has a meaning, and not choosing the other one. Also how YouTube works. So I can go into a deep dive on that maybe next stream, or maybe at some other point. There's a lot of things about me that I would like to talk about, and I would like to learn a lot of things about some of you guys. Especially like what you would like to watch from me. If you like my personality, if you like how I kind of jump around and mumble jumble things, then it would be great to be like, hey, do this challenge, or do this, or build this building, or build this style of building. Like obviously we have a library going on, and I have like whatever this is that I'm working on, and then I have whatever that is that I'm working on. I need to finish the library, finish this, and finish this. So that'll be the next episode I record, which will be coming up very soon. A episode will be uploaded very soon. I need to do a voiceover and a few other things, but I need to get back on track for posting. Obviously we had Valentine's Day and a few other things come up, but I would like to get at least 4 videos a month and 4 streams. If I can do more than that, that is awesome. Extra shorts that are non-main content, shorts wise, like we'll have hardcore in 1 minute, and we'll have clips from the main series, and we'll have a supplementary like challenge or something every maybe 3 weeks, like once a month. 100% give me a challenge idea, 100% give me a type of building or style of building or something I need to build in my world, because I will build it. And if it sparks something where I'm like, yes, I 100% like, so Official Monk in the chat, who's been around the channel quite a bit, if Monk gives me an idea, it's gonna be on the same level of like need to do as if somebody else who's new to the channel gave me that idea. Obviously there are a few names coming around that I do know 100% off the top of my head, because they're here all the time. But I don't want new people to feel left out from old people, older, like, viewer wise. So give me an idea. If your idea of building or like block palette, so like obviously this has like some design and some texture and some stuff, and this is flat. This will not remain flat. This will be fixed. But like this bone and spruce, like if you give me a block palette and I'm like, man, that looks awesome, and I do it, I'll be like, hey, this person, they told me what to do. They know what they're talking about in this particular situation. But like I have a library. What else do I need to build? This is gonna be like storage for stuff from the witch farm, and then this behind me is gonna be something else entirely. So I just 100%. If there's something that gets said in any comment, tell, like, or if you have an idea for something that would work well in my world, tell me. If I build it, I will let people know. I'll take a screenshot of the comment on my phone and put in a video or something. Like, there's way too many ideas that can come up just for my little pea brain to come up with. So all help is awesome, or all ideas, even if it's not something that's directly like word for word what the comment says. I'll still be like, hey, this idea stemmed from this and this. And then we also have breaking elytra, but we also have this that we're working on, which I do need an idea for the second one. Once I finish this pixel art and I get like 16,300 or whatever of every block that I'm using for pixel arts, then I can just knock them out one after the other. That looks so cool from back further away because of the way that the lines work. But I'll need an idea for the next pixel art, and we can go from there. But as for now, I've been NLO, and by all means, stay frosty. If I can click end stream properly.